Welcome back. Coming up this Saturday, a great opportunity to learn more about electric vehicles. Have you been thinking about it? Because if you're like me, I'm getting tired of spending all the money in gas. Every week you're at the pump thinking, is gas coming down? Probably isn't. This weekend, an opportunity to learn more about electric vehicles. Joining us, Cheryl and James, both with the BC Sustainable Energy Association. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Susan.
Yes. I don't know if we've had these organized gatherings before in Kamloops about electric vehicles, but this Saturday is going to be fantastic. There's going to be a variety of vehicles there, Cheryl.
That's right. We have two dealers who are going to be showing their two vehicles that are for sale. These are pure electric. We're not showing hybrids. Let's see, Lake City Nissan is showing a Nissan Leaf, and Mercedes-Benz Kamloops is showing a Smart for 2 electric drive. And we have privately owned vehicles that will be there too. Two Teslas, BMW i3.
I didn't even know the BMW had an electric car.
Yeah, it's a sedan. My smart car, that's like the one that Mercedes-Benz is bringing, but a little older. And TRU is going to have a few of their plug-in electric vehicles. The cool one is a mini dump truck.
Really?
And a Leaf and a couple of golf carts.
So from all sides of the spectrum, really, lots of opportunities. And plus, some of the people who own the vehicles, not unlike Cheryl, will be there to answer questions. Because I think the biggest thing, for myself, I've been thinking about this for a little bit, but I want to sort of know the insider scoop from somebody who's been driving one for a while. You know what I mean? So if the owners are there. James, tell me about your part to play in all of this.
Yeah, well, I'm one of the organizers of the event, along with our friends and colleagues at Thompson Rivers University. Again, the event begins at 11 a.m. on Saturday, and it runs to 1:30. We'll have an opportunity there'll be some people talking about the electric vehicles they have. One of our members will talk about, the benefits of electric vehicle, of course, and the dealers are there also to help us facilitate our people showing up and how to get one. I mean, that's the big thing. Like, people are really concerned about, how do I get an EV, right? What do I have to do to find one? So that's kind of the impetus of the event, is to help people find out places to get an electric vehicle.
Sorry, I was going to say something. I'm fine. But when it comes to charging around town, there are will we see more of these charging stations coming around? Because I think that's one of the concerns some people have. Are there going to be more of these charging stations?
Sure, there are. But I'd like to mention that most people who own an electric vehicle charge at home overnight.
Right.
That's the easy way to do it.
Sure.
And you can put in a charger into your garage, and you just plug it in when you get home, and you're ready to go in the morning. So you don't need another charging station generally. It's when you go on a trip that you do need them.
How far do you go on your smart car for 2 without needing a charge?
My smart car doesn't have a very good range. It can go about 100 kilometers. So I don't take it on trips. I drive it around town, and it's very inexpensive. I spend $11 a month on electricity.
Come on, $11. As opposed to the $3.50 I'm spending in gas. People who own trucks, you probably use that up in 2 weeks. Is this a Tesla? The Model S. Teslas, can you buy those in town right now? I don't even know.
No.
Do you have to order those?
Yes. We have a speaker who will be there Saturday. His name's Brock Nansen, and he's an engineer. He has a Tesla, and the BMW i3 is also his, so he'll be talking about his experience, and he can tell you how he got his Tesla. I think you get them from Vancouver.
There's a Tesla shop in Vancouver, yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I know a few years ago you could put a deposit down, and then when that more consumer-friendly priced one came out, you could get one. I don't know anyone that has one personally, but I don't know. It's the way of the future. You know what it's going to be when our grandchildren are growing up? I'm sorry, I'm late for work. I forgot to plug in my car. Right? That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, it will.
The self-driving car, yeah.
Or the self-driving. My self-driving broke down. I don't know how to drive. Anyways, great opportunity. We still have a couple of minutes. Is this the first time the BC Sustainable Energy has put on this sort of a meet and greet?
We had a talk about EVs 2 years ago, and it was very popular. There were so many questions. Brock couldn't stop. He was our speaker that time too, and it went on and on because people were so interested in what he had to say. This is our first to have the vehicles there also.
Yes. Test drives, probably unlikely, but maybe the owners will drive them around, or no? I don't know.
Well, the two dealers will be happy to arrange test drives.
Yes, absolutely. And so the dealers in town that sell are who, James? Nissan?
Well, right now it's Nissan and Mercedes-Benz. So
Okay.
there are two dealers that have an electric vehicle on hand. As you can imagine, they're hard to come by.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, and this event itself we're hoping it to be an annual event. So as electric vehicles become more popular and as dealers are able to local dealers are able to get them and bring them in, we'll hopefully expand this next year to
Sure.
a larger type of show.
Another question you for you, Cheryl. You were mentioning when we were coming back from the break that, or James was, both of you, maintenance is very low.
That's right.
This is a huge, huge appeal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not to some of our partners in the dealer neighborhood who maybe rely on service, but yeah,
story.
Yeah, with electric vehicles, I mean, there are very few moving parts. It's the battery, it's the tires, it's the things on the outside of the car, mirrors, windows, windshields that you're looking to typically replace or have fixed. So there's not the alternator or your fuel pump that you have to worry about. So those costs disappear. May explain sometimes the cost of the vehicle is a little bit higher for a similar vehicle of its size, typically in the EV world, but. Yeah, you buy it and as Cheryl said, $11 a month for electricity.
Right, it's the long-term investment, right? Over the course of 5 years, you're going to see such savings. And the carbon footprint that you're putting behind you is also something to think about. Anyway, we're out of time. I think this is a fantastic opportunity for people in Kamloops to learn as much as they want and answer the questions they want to have answered. So thanks to the both of you for being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Could I say it's free?
Yes.
11 o'clock, Arts and Education Building, Room 108, and please register at bcsea.org.
Okay.
Find events and you'll see it there.
Okay, again, Arts and Education Building, it's on the screen there, 11 a.m. this Saturday, goes through until 1:30. And yes, an opportunity to perhaps drive one, especially the dealerships probably looking for people who are interested, if they would like to take them for a drive, with a representative probably from the dealership on board. But yeah, great opportunity. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.